The night we moved into our new house, I felt it immediately, that we were not alone there, and it wasn't a normal feeling of fear but something heavier, as if the air itself was watching us, thick with dampness that clung to my throat every time I breathed, carrying a stench of rotting wood and wet soil, like something buried long ago was slowly seeping back into the world. That first night, while everyone slept, I hovered between sleep and waking when I heard my name whispered right next to my ear, so clear that my body jolted upright, and though the room was completely dark, the darkness felt dense, layered, almost solid, as if a shape was forming within it, and over the following days the house began revealing its habits, because every night at exactly 3 a.m. everything stopped, the ticking clock, the hum of electricity, even the wind outside, followed by the sound of heavy footsteps pacing above us, despite the fact that there was no room above our ceiling, and my little sister started waking up crying every morning, saying that someone sat beside her bed at night, staring at her, so close that she could feel its breath on her face, while my mother slowly changed, whispering to the walls, standing in the kitchen at night speaking to empty air, insisting we were staying, that the house belonged to us now, and my father would stand motionless for hours, eyes locked on corners where shadows gathered unnaturally, as if something was calling to him. Eventually I found a door hidden behind shelves that the realtor never mentioned, leading down into the basement, where the temperature dropped so suddenly my breath turned to mist, and the walls were covered in names scratched into the concrete with something dark and sticky, each paired with a date, the final name being ours with today's date etched so deeply it looked fresh. And when the single bulb flickered out, I heard dozens of people breathing all around me, trapped, desperate, their faces pushing out from the walls, eyes wide, mouths screaming silently, as the house seemed to contract, sealing exits, swallowing light, until my mother smiled calmly and said it was too late because the house was hungry and always demanded a price. And without a word my father hugged us one last time and stepped into the darkness of the basement, the door slamming shut with a force that shook the entire structure, after which the house went completely quiet, and somehow we woke up outside the next morning with no memory of leaving, except that from inside the house my father's voice drifted through the walls, reassuring us that he was fine and begging us to come back. And now years have passed, but every night at exactly 3 a.m. there is a slow knocking on my bedroom wall followed by the same whisper, closer each time, reminding me that the house is still starving, and it hasn't forgotten me.